Hey guys, it's your main man. Actually, I'm bringing guys some more Digimon Adventure for the PSP. In the last episode, we finished off episode number 25, and today we are doing two side quests. And the first of these side quests is named Ogremon's Bone. So, in quick rising or in quick summarizing of the side quest story. Basically, Ogremon is in front of this like regular looking Colosseum that we have already been to. Yay for reusing reusing areas. But Ogremon is basically needs our help because he needs to find his bone, I think. I don't even know. You find an Ogremon who is a different Ogremon apparently. I don't even know how that works. You'll find an Ogremon who apparently is the brother of the Ogremon you fought. Mimi is against the idea of helping Ogremon, of course. I mean, they don't really explain it. Digimon don't really die. They turn into eggs. I think I've already explained this. But they turn into eggs and then get reincarnated. Basically, it's reincarnation. Basically, you know how data can never be really deleted. It always just exists. But if you choose option 2, you can rank up with Mimi because she doesn't trust Ogremon. But basically, Matt, I mean, is basically saying, yeah, you gotta trust him. Well, why not? He doesn't seem that bad. But this area is just, there's only a few Digimon here. There's Tyrannomon that give off a nice bit of experience, but other than that, there's nothing really you can fight, to be honest. And you don't really want to be wanting to grind too much in this level. So yeah, all you need to do is go behind this goal, and there's this little like kind of area here, and if you go here, you go into the basement, and you'll go into the dungeony area. In this area, I found some Bakumon. These Bakumon are a lot more stronger. They're basically star Bakumon. So when they have a star next to them, that means they're stronger. Yay for stars. They're not that strong, to be honest. I blew them away with just champion level Digimon. That's how powerful I am, guys. But yeah, not much of a problem here in this area. So if you just follow where I'm going right now, you should be 100% okay. If you do not, then explore, why don't you? But as again, I'm not really trying to get every single item in this area, because it would just be really long and extend the video time then more than it needs to be. So I'm only getting the items that I see along the way, and the ones that are obviously the most obvious, stuff like that. So yeah, there are also Numemon around here, but Numemon are just pussies, so nothing really to deal with here. But yeah, not a lot to talk about in today's episode. So what was I going to say? I was thinking of something to say recently about Digimon, but I completely forgot. But I also should mention that Ogremon is also a support character, and he will take up one slot in your party, and he's basically takes up the slot in the same way that Leomon did in one of the previous episodes. So yeah, Ogremon doesn't really. Unfortunately, you can't control your support characters, what they do, and unfortunately, Ogremon is kind of an asshole. Well, he has the anger ability, which is alright, but it's okay, but he doesn't hit that hard, and it's kind of unfair. But anyway, here's our boss battle, Ogremon, and he's exactly the same as last time. Yep. You're gonna be meeting a lot more Ogremon. I think I unlocked a dungeon recently, and the dungeons I've probably explained in the previous episode, but I'm gonna explain again just for those who may have missed it. The dungeons are basically if you press L or R in the map menu screen, you can access the dungeons. these dungeons are unlocked as you play the game. Up to this point, I've unlocked 3 dungeons. The first dungeon's bosses is Sidramon and Shellmon. The second one has, I think, second one has Ogremon and Machinedramon, I think. And the third one has 2 Skull Greymons that you have to defeat. Each one is has a lot of Digimon in them, and each one has time. Well, I kind of think it's they're alright, to be honest. They're a nice way to gain experience, but one thing that you need to take in consideration of is it really just depends on which characters you have at that moment. So for example, if it's a solo mission and you only have, let's say, TK, don't go into the dungeon because you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Yeah, so only really go in there until you have all your party members. Like now, I recommend doing it in between side quests and stuff like that. So yeah, he gives us Defend, which makes the equipped Digimon take the hit for someone in the party who is low on HP, and saving TK from that Skull Greymon will have an instant rank up, and that is pretty much the end of side quest number 12. But now we are going to side quest number 13 after I save, which is named side quest 13, and it's actually quite a short one. Not a lot of Digimon you can find in this area, so let's get into it. And basically the guys are back here, and I don't necessarily know what's going on. I think they just return here for the sake of returning here. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I think, what's his name? Shogun Gekomon is pretty sore about losing to Mimi and wants a rematch. So you basically have to go find him. But before that, you have to find like 3 sparkles in the dungeon. And it's a pretty straightforward task, finding all 3. In my opinion, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. I really don't know if the voice actors recorded new lines for this game. That is the biggest question I have, because especially in the side quest, you can absolutely see that there are new scenes, and none of the side quest stuff actually happens in the anime and stuff. So I'm not sure. Maybe they did. I don't know. I know it's hell of a lot easier to get voice actors to reprise their roles in Japan, because I forget. I think it's a lot more easier, because I think voice actors are a hell of a lot more respected back there, and voice actors take a lot of pride in their work, and they will always be happy to come back to voice a character they have done before. Yeah, I know that, because I mean, otherwise, not just voice actors, actors in general. I mean, look at Super Sentai. I mean, they have characters coming back all the time. Even some of the old characters, old characters from old series back in the day, they have coming back. But in this country, in Western, we have problems getting back just a few people, maybe 1 or 2 and stuff. But yeah, I know for a fact in Japan it's a hell of a lot more easier to get the voice actors or the actors back and such. So anyway, guess what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to fight Shogun Gekomon again. Yeah, pretty much doing 2 boss battles we've already done previously. But this guy is not that tough. He's exactly the same as he was last time. So especially with your new Digimon and because you're a little more powerful, you should be able to deal with this guy. But I make this mistake a lot. I always digivolve into the champion form first, then digivolve into the ultimate form. It's kind of my mistake because I always like rush through the menus and just click A or click X. No, click circle in this case. Because in Japan, circle is square. I don't understand. Circle does what cross does, and cross does what circle does. I don't know. I don't understand it either. But in Japan, that's just how it is. But yeah, through impulse, I just just spam the A button. That's just how I do it but it doesn't really hurt me that much because it still requires I think 10 or 15. I think, yeah, it requires about 10 SP to digivolve to champion level. Yeah, I got Shogun and Gekomon with your 2 ultimates or 3 ultimates. Nah, actually, you should be coming in with 3 ultimates because you have Togemon, because the party lead is Mimi for this chapter. So you'll have Togemon with you. So you should have 2 ultimates on your team by now. So dealing with Shogunmon is incredibly easy. Shogun Gekomon, I mean, not Shogunmon. But whatever. At the end of the battle, you get auto heal, which heals you by 100 HP per turn. I basically gave that ability to Bergermon or Biomon earlier on, so if you want to equip that, someone else go ahead. But today's episode is over, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and until next time, this has been me, Man Action, signing out. Peace.